Hey, it's John Nemo, and I'm excited to share with you another really sweet new metric that LinkedIn just came up with related to publishing. So if you know me, I'm big on this thing, right? On publishing posts as often as you can. Being a media company, putting out lots of great content, teaching people, right? Because teaching sells. So teaching them about your industry, tips, strategies, things like that, and then using that as kind of an inbound sales funnel for people to go, wow, his free tips are really good. I want more. I want to work with these guys. I want to hire them, or I want to follow them, or pay attention to them, right? That's the whole purpose in 1 second here of explaining of what content marketing does. Now, what I want to show you is after you've hit publish, after you've sent that post out, what should you do with it, right? So LinkedIn has added this new metric. It's under profile, and who's viewed your profile is probably the easiest way to get to it. You can see across the top here these different boxes, right? So who's viewed your profile, who's viewed your posts, how do you rank for views? What I want to focus on today is who's viewed my posts. And so what it's going to do here is actually pull up all of my LinkedIn posts that I've ever written. And you can see I can go through them one by one, tip by tip, and figure out where, I can get some engagement from and where I can get some leads from. So let's just look at this one, how to get nonstop sales leads with LinkedIn. So this was a post I published. You can see I had, 200 views, 10 likes, 4 comments, and 4 shares. Okay, so that's fine. And it breaks down for me, right? Here are the industries, the types of people, the demographics of people looking at it. But this is the gold right here, is who's responding to this post, right? And these come up in real time. So I can see, here's the 10 people who actually liked my post. Do any of these guys look like good prospects? Well, if I'm connected, I can send them a message and instantly say, hey, Sam, thanks for looking at my post. Thanks for liking my post, right? And then put in a message. If you like that, you might really like the free ebook that goes with it, or you might really like this page on our website that explains more about what I covered in that post. See the power of this? Maybe I'm not connected to these guys, so I want to view their profile. LinkedIn's going to do that. I can send Brian an invite and say, let's hit connect. I'll say we've done business together, and I'll say LinkedIn training. And what I'll say is, hey, Brian, so grateful you enjoyed my recent LinkedIn post on selling here on LinkedIn. Would love to connect, and also love your baseball header. I'm a huge baseball guy. Your favorite team. And this is a little bonus tip. I'm personalizing the invite, right? But basically, these are people who have already looked at my stuff. These people already liked it, right? These 10 people already thought enough of my content to hit the thumbs up button. Now, LinkedIn is now giving me the ability to not only know who these people are, but how to instantly message them, connect with them, interact with them. Even more, right, I can see, okay, here's 4 comments. These 4 people commented on my post, right? Let's see what Anthony said. So go click view comment, right? And then I can go in and engage with him in the comments, right? So he says, good work, John. I love your stuff. If I haven't responded already, then I could go in and reply. Okay, so again, looking at these metrics, you get the comments, you get the likes, you get the shares. I love this. This is people who shared my post. So I can go in and go, okay, this guy Chris shared it. Let's view, what did he share? Okay, he just shared a link, right? So I can like that. I can say, hey, thanks, Chris, and then tag him as soon as I type his name so he knows. So much for sharing my post. So glad you enjoyed it. Whatever it might be, right? Your sales cycle, your funnel, what you want to say to people. But again, this is some of the power of this. Now, if you're big on analytics and figuring out, okay, who's looking at my posts, where did they come from, all that kind of stuff, let's get out our drawing tool, and I'll show you quickly. You can see the demographics here, right? Look at this. So the demographics of my readers, I've got a lot of marketing and advertising people looking at it, a lot of financial services. It breaks down by profession. I've got IT people, coaches and trainers. Here's the job titles of the types of people looking at it, right? Salesperson, business owner. Here's the locations. Now I live in Minneapolis, St. Paul, so that makes sense. Traffic sources. Okay, I'm getting a ton from LinkedIn from this post, just natively, people seeing it in their feed. LinkedIn Pulse means it got featured on the LinkedIn Pulse channel somewhere, their news service. So 23% of people saw it there. 17% of people saw it on my LinkedIn profile in that header page and were intrigued. 7% of people saw it when I shared it in a LinkedIn group. This gives you great, great, great understanding, guys, doesn't it, on where your sources are coming from, right? What's working, what isn't working with your posts. So you look at another post and see, oh, okay, this post got this many views, this many likes, this many comments. This one, same thing. Okay, I can look and see, this one I was aiming for this, and here's the people who liked it, who liked it. Here's the 7 shares. So I can go in again in real time, look at their shares, and see. And sometimes, you might get more leads out of here of, oh, who are these people that liked it? Should I go connect with them? This is the power of LinkedIn. This is the power of doing this as well in real time with your posts. So if I just go all the way to my most recent posts, and you can see, so I've got my LinkedIn Publishing Secrets post. Okay, I've got, and again, it's not about these numbers. It's not about, oh, I only got 177 views. No, it's about the engagement, right? It's about these people like the post. If I'm not connected to them already, I should be going out and connecting to them. Okay, these people commented. If I haven't already responded to the comments, I need to make sure I go in and do that. These people shared the post. Okay, if I haven't already checked out their share, I need to go in and like that, comment, acknowledge them. Wow, thanks, Susan. Let's see if it pulls in her name. Hopefully it will. Usually it does. There it is, Susan, for sharing my most recent post. And then what was your favorite tip in there? And part of why I'm asking that question is when you ask questions like that, that prompts them socially to feel obligated to respond, right? To be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I will tell you. My favorite tip was XYZ. And that keeps the discussion going. It refreshes the discussion in her news feed. People are starting to see as they go through their home feed that, oh, Susan commented on an update. Susan commented on this. Susan commented on that. You can see also it makes me more visible, right? I liked a post of this guy sharing my post, right? You can see then in the news feed how that jumps out a little bit more. So again, that's a great, great, great tip. Very easy, very quick. Get in there. You should have access to this. If you don't, you'll get it soon. Again, it's just in the same area as where you normally see who's viewed your profile, who's viewed your posts, how you rank for profile views. Just click on this one. It's a gold mine. It's a gold mine for leads because these are the people that want to talk to me, basically, that are engaged enough to like it, to comment, to share it. They obviously are my people, right? And I can see my audience. So I know, oh, you know what? I really need to develop something and put financial services in the title. How financial services professionals can use LinkedIn more efficiently. 17% of my audience might really like that. Or, 28% of this. Same thing with job titles. How a corporate trainer can take advantage of LinkedIn, right? All these different things. Or how Minneapolis St. Paul professionals can use it. All these different ideas. You can see here as well, like, oh, people are finding this on Google. Oh, interesting. Okay, So again, this is a great tip. Make sure you get on it. Let me know in the comments how you're using it, any great insights you glean or data or anything like that, and we'll talk more soon.